So just recently, I came across a story that really resonated with me. A reporter had gone to a well-known author's house to interview him about his new book. So as he was ringing the doorbell, he noticed a golden retriever kind of frolicking in the grass. So interestingly enough, the reporter actually had a pretty big reaction to the dog. He thought to himself, doesn't this guy have enough sense to put his dog away when he has guests arriving, like most people do? So at that point, when the well-known author opened the door, the dog ran right in and started sniffing around the different rooms. He greeted the reporter and he let him inside the house. So as the reporter was conducting the interview, the dog just kept walking amongst the well-known author and himself and really just nudging his nose on his leg. And at one point, as the reporter was asking his question, the well-known author interrupted him and took a biscuit off the table and said, "Do you mind?" pointing to the dog. And the reporter said, not at all. But inside his head, he was thinking, are you kidding me? You're asking me whether you can feed your dog? The dog shouldn't even be in this room. So finally, the interview was over and the well-known author was walking the reporter to the door. And he looked at the reporter and said, "I didn't realize you were going to bring your dog to the interview. It was a really nice surprise." The reporter's face was stunned. He looked at the well-known author and said, "That's not my dog. I thought it was yours." This story is such a great example of how our mindset, the way that we think, which is really based on our assumptions and our core belief system, can not only determine what we believe is true, but also what happens in our life and how we experience it. That's why it's essential to learn how to think about your own thinking. And the only way to really do that is to be intentional in practicing this. And that's why Emanated created a course just for that purpose. The Mindset Makeover is a 6-week course that teaches you how to think about your own thinking. It creates conditions to explore your mind's assumptions and beliefs that directly impact your mental well-being, your interpersonal relationships at work and at home, and your self-perception. The reality is, we can only go as far as our beliefs will allow us to. So I hope you'll join me. Until next time, emanate your best self.